Hi everyone, and welcome to another review from my Class 47PC YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be reviewing an item of rolling stock for a change, and I'm going to be reviewing the Bachmann Auto-coach. Now, as I'm filming this video, this model has just arrived in the post. This model has been out for a few years now at least. When they first came out, they was around the price of £60, which most places are still selling them for that price. But this model I got for a bit less, because I got this model off eBay, brand new, never been opened or ran, and I managed to get the price knocked down for 50 quid. Which I don't think is too bad really for this model, so I managed to get it for a bit less than the RRP. So I think that's a bit of a bargain. And I have been after a BR Auto-coach for a while, because I have my plan is to have two auto trains on the layout. I've already got three auto coaches. I've got two chocolate and cream ones, so that makes one auto train. And I've got a BR Maroon Auto-coach. I've been after another Maroon Auto-coach for a long time, and so I thought now was the chance to finally get my hands on one, and so now I have one. And so we're going to open this model up and we're going to get straight into this review. So the model has been unboxed, but before I get onto the model itself, I'm going to have a look at what you get in the box with the model. So we have an instruction manual here, which tells you how to remove the body and where to fit the accessory parts. Also we have a little accessory bag with the detail parts. We have some vacuum pipes, a lamp, and also some screw link couplings, which those I shall be fitting later on. So now we move on to the detail. So first of all we have oval buffers, as you can see. They're not made of metal, they are made out of plastic. It would have been nice if they had been made of metal, but you know, oh well, at least there are some buffers on here. They're not sprung either, but then to be honest I don't think sprung buffers really serve a purpose, to be honest. So I'm not really fussed about the non-sprung buffers. We also do have, of course, a NEM tension lock coupling, but the tension lock couplings will not be lasting on this model, because I'm sure you're all now aware that I don't use the tension locks anymore. I have got a hunk coupling waiting for this model, which shall be fitted. And also you can see the holes in the buffer beam there for the detail parts to be fitted, which I shall be fitting. And also you can see rivet detail on the buffer beam as well. We've also got some separately fitted details as well. We have some separately fitted metal handrails, as you can see. We've also got a separately fitted lamp iron as well. And of course you've got the bell on top, which again is a separately fitted part. We've got glazing in all the windows, as you can see. On this window right here, you can just about see a windscreen wiper, which these did have. It's only actually on the one window, but then that's because where the driver would be stood, because the crew could operate the controls of the locomotive from the coach. Although the windscreen wiper itself, it is not a separately fitted detail part, it is moulded on, and you can only just about see it. So it is a disappointment really that the windscreen wiper is moulded and not separately fitted. But I'm not going to let that moulded windscreen wiper on the front hold it against this model, because just look at the separately fitted detail parts that's in the interior down the front of the coach. I mean, that looks stunning. That's not something you saw on the Hornby Auto-coach, which the tooling for that was originally Airfix. You don't get the detail in there at all. Well, not this detail anyway, in the front of the coach. You got the handbrake there. You got a lever. And some other bits of detail in there which you can just about see. It is a bit hard to see. And the interior has also been painted. And also, just look at that alleyway there. That has actually been painted on, which you can only really tell when you get right up close to that. But because it's done so well, when you do stand a little bit far back from it, it does look like it's not painted. So that has been done really, really well. And very cleverly as well. We do get more handrails on the side of the body, on the coach. These handrails on the front door there, they have been moulded. They are painted, but to be fair though, the moulding is quite nice. And it's the same story if we go down to the guard's door. The handrails on that are also moulded. However, the handrails on the passenger door there are not moulded. They have been separately fitted. And in order to remove the body, you just simply unclip the handrails, which you can just about see there that go inside that step. The handrails themselves, they are made out of plastic, but they are painted, and so they do look quite nice. Now, it's not every day I show you the detail on the underframe on these models, but just look at that. I mean, just look at the detail under there, which has all been separately fitted. You do have to be careful with some of that detail though, because it is fragile. But where you've got the battery boxes there, etc. You know, it's fantastic, that detail. Of course, you've got metal wheels as well on the bogies. You've also got what look like contacts, metal pickups, which is interesting because it looks like that this does have interior lighting, even though there's none in this model at all. But I suppose that would make it easier to fit the interior lighting. But the underframe detail really is stunning to look at. And of course, they've got really nice detail on the bogies as well. You've got steps, you've got some rivet detail, axle boxes and springs. It really is quite stunning, and it's done really well. The overall look of the auto coach has been captured really well by Bachmann. And also the interior in the coach itself has been painted. On the old Hornby ones that date back to the 80s when they were first released by Airfix and later Dapple, the interior in the auto coach has not been painted. But in this one from Bachmann, the interior has been painted, so you don't have to paint it yourself. And I do love the painted interior in this. It's been done very, very well, very nice and crisp. But it is in need of some passengers, and also a guard or even a ticket inspector in there as well, and of course the driver in the front of the coach. That is something I've done to the other coaches I have, so I shall be doing it to this one as well eventually. I am awaiting some figures to come in the post, and so when they arrive I'll get them painted up and added inside this model. The livery application on this model is really nice. I mean, it is fantastic. Beautiful shade of maroon, and the correct shade as well. It's a very nice even coat of paint. And also I do love the lining on this model, which is really fine and crisp. I will also mention the roof as well. We have the roof fence on the top, as you can see, and also there is a wealth of rivet detail on the roof as well. On the rear of the auto coach, again, we have separately fitted handrails. We've also got some more detail on the back there, as you can see. Again, separately fitted lamp iron. Plastic buffers. Again, holes in the buffer beam for the detail parts to go into that you get with the model. And an end pocket with a tension lock coupling in. So detail wise then on this model, whilst it has got some basic detail on it, it has to be said, that windscreen wiper and some of the handrails. It has also got some separately fitted detail as well, plus of course a painted cab interior detail, as well as the interior itself in the coach, the passenger interior. And so the detail on this model really is excellent. Okay, so I have done some detailing to the Bachmann Auto-coach, or auto-trailer, whichever you choose to call it. So first of all, I've added the lamp on the front there, on the lamp iron. That was a bit fiddly to do, which now held in place with the Revel contactor, which is what I've used to stick the detail parts on. So you've got the lamp there. We've also got the screw link coupling, as well as the vacuum pipes, as you can see. On the back of the model, on the rear, I've added one of the pipes. I've not added them all on because otherwise the coupling is just going to be catching on them and knocking them off. I have added a coupling hook there, but I've removed the screw link and the chain link part on it, because that would just catch on the coupling. And I've added a hump coupling, which are the couplings I use now. Also, I have painted the axle boxes on the bogies. Not something I needed to do, but I thought that would be a nice bit of detail to have, especially because on my Hornby Auto-coach in BR Maroon, I have painted the axle boxes on that, so I thought I'd paint them on this one. And the paint I've used is Revel Matte Blue 36156. And there's the other side. So I think the painted axle boxes on this, they really do stand out on this model. So now I'm going to get this on the layout and get it running, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So here we have the auto train running on the layout with the Bachmann Auto-trailer in the consist. So of course these are the two BR Maroon auto coaches. So you have the DJ models BR 1400 there. At the front, that's the Hornby Auto-coach in BR Maroon, which I have detailed up, which does improve the model. And at the back, that's the Bachmann model. And the Bachmann model really does run very, very smoothly. The Hornby one does as well, of course. But just look at that. I mean, I do love seeing auto trains. Whenever I get to see one in real life, it does bring a smile to my face when seeing them on heritage lines. So I had to have them in model form, and now that I have two complete auto trains, it fills me with joy. Because those auto trains, they really do look fantastic in both real life and model form, especially when the engine is sandwiched between the two auto coaches. And it is worth pointing out as well that both these auto coaches are different types. The Hornby auto coach you see at the front is the Churchwood auto coach, and the Bachmann one you see at the back there, that's the Hawksworth auto coach. So it's nice to have both types of the auto coaches in model form, and also especially in one auto train as well, because the chocolate and cream auto coach I have are both the Churchwood auto coaches. But it's nice to be able to also have an auto train with the two different types in it, because it just makes things look a little bit more interesting. The 1400 there also runs really well and really smoothly. It hasn't been running a while though, but it does run really well. Tracks could do with a bit of a clean, but I mean, just look at that. I mean, doesn't that look fantastic to have on the layout? So that brings me on to my final conclusion for the Bachmann Auto-coach. So to sum up, I think the Bachmann Auto-coach is a great model. I mean, I can overlook the moulded windscreen wiper just there and the moulded handrails by the doors. I'm not really bothered by that because it does have some separately fitted detail as well, which it does have great detail. It runs smoothly and it's got a painted interior, and it's just a fantastic model to have. I know you might think it's pricey for 60 quid, but you know, you might be able to get it for cheaper prices. Like I say, I picked up mine for 50 quid, which I still think is a bargain, and I definitely think it is worth getting, and it's worth the money, especially to have in an auto train. So I definitely recommend the Bachmann Auto-coach. So that now brings me on to the end of this review on the Bachmann Auto-coach. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit the like button and post a comment. And I'll see you again next time. Don't forget to check out all the other videos. But until the next video, stay safe and stay well.